Hi everyone, C Chronicles here. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a first timer on this channel, my content consists of mostly fragrance reviews, but I do throw in some lifestyle content, story times and that sort of thing. So if that sounds like something that interests you, please do consider subscribing before you leave. I'd appreciate you joining the family. And to those who are returning, thank you so much for consistently supporting this channel. You are appreciated. Guys, do give me a follow on Instagram. I go by the name C Chronicles there. Now, welcome to part 4 of the Smell Alike series. This is an if you like. I did say that in the previous 2. However, I'm calling this a part 4, not part 3, because if you follow my channel, you will know that I have done a comprehensive list of the Dior Sauvage Smell Alikes. So I am gonna, tag that as the first video, followed by, of course, the Mas Vanille that I posted not so long ago, as well as the Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Now, these particular videos I am doing to obviously help those people that are looking for smell alikes. If you can afford, by all means, guys, do consider buying the original. Now, today I am talking about Delina by Parfums de Marly. I've put together 31 fragrances that are smell alikes, dupes, inspired by, whichever name you want to call them. If you have used Delina by Parfums de Marly, you will know that it is a lychee, rhubarb, bergamot, peony, fragrance. It has those notes. It also has some Turkish rose, some vanilla, vetiver musk, and some cashmere. It's obviously a high-end fragrance that goes for $300 plus. Depending on the size, obviously you can get yourself a travel size for a lot less. I'm going to go straight to number 1. Number 1 is going to be from Al Haramain, but under their Orientica brand. They have a fragrance called Art Bellissimo Romantic, and that one will set you back about $100. Agreed, $100 is a bit on the high side, but this is why I made sure that this list has at least 31. Number 2 is going to be from Fragrance World. If you follow my channel or if you watch most of my videos, you will know that I did a Fragrance World comparison of Shelina as well as Shelina exclusive. So their Delina dupe is called Shelina, and I did say in my video that I was quite impressed. That was one that impressed me more than the Shelina exclusive. The cherry on the top with the Fragrance World Shelina dupe is that it goes for $25 to $40, and you can actually get it for less than that depending on your location. Number 3 is going to be Afnan Fatima Zamaya. Now, it is also a decent contender, going for the same price as the Fragrance World one, $25 to $40, depending again on your location. It's not a bad fragrance at all, and it has somewhat of a decent lasting power, holding on at least about 4 hours. Number 4 is going to be from Zara. I will bring again another Zara because there is debate. A lot of votes have said Fashionably London smells like Delina, and they've also said Captivating Paris. So I think maybe one could be duping the Delina exclusive and the other one duping the Delina. However, I just had to bring them here. I buy my Zara's in South Africa. That one will be about $40 to $45 depending. If you go and buy it in the Zara store, you may want to try that one if you prefer a Zara dupe. Number 5 is going to be from Swiss Arabian. Okay, what I like about Swiss Arabian is I often get people asking me on this channel where they can purchase fragrances that I bring here. Swiss Arabian has a UK's website that is very comprehensive and very easy to just work your way around the website. So you can go directly on their website and purchase a fragrance called Rose 01. That is their Delina dupe. It goes for between $80 and $100, and I believe the quality for that fragrance is not bad at all. If you're big on packaging, if you're the sort of person that likes your dresser to look good, then you may want to buy Afnan Souvenir Floral Bouquet. It goes for about $43 to about $45, but what I like about it is the packaging, guys. It's got this beautiful round white, almost pinkish, like a very light baby pink bottle that looks like an ornament. So it's one of those fragrances that even after you finish using it, you may just want to keep it just for how it looks. Number 7 I had to put here, not because it is affordable, but to help those who don't want to duplicate and find themselves with the same fragrance twice. Penhaligon's converted Duchess Rose smells almost identical to Delina, and that one goes for about £215 on their Penhaligon website. If you are to get it from another store, it could actually be more expensive. Number 8 is going to be old fragrances. They have a fragrance called Duchess. If you look at the name Duchess and then you listened to what I just said about the Penhaligon, fragrance one. It could be that the old fragrance Duchess one was actually created to do Duchess converted, but it's making the rounds more as a Delina dupe, because Delina is popular than a Duchess, by Penhaligon. So you can look for old fragrances, Duchess fragrance, and that one goes for $30 to $50. That is dependent on the size, not location. If you're closer to where you can get old fragrances, just go ahead and get yourself that Duchess. Number 9 is going to be Nina Ricci Rose Estas. This one is not so surprising, but I'm just going to weigh in here on the fact that I do own a Rose Estas. It's got like a watery, very light rose. So if you are looking for a fragrance that is more maybe decent or has a popular brand, or is from a popular brand, you may want to just put your nose on Nina Ricci's Rose Estas, and that is going to set you back $50 to $70 depending on the size, but you can actually get it cheaper or even more expensive. It just depends on where you are. Number 10 is Angel Nova. Again, another Quentin Bish creation. So I think maybe he was playing around with the same scent profile and then tweaking it just here and there. So Angel Nova, though not 100%, I would put this one at maybe 50%, but it does resemble Delina, enough to put it on this list. It will give you wafts of Jelena. Number 11 is going to be Essencia de Flores. They have a fragrance called Dalia. Oh, and if I didn't mention the Angel Nova price, that one goes for about 100 to 120 from Sephora. Okay, so 11, I'm going to repeat again, is Essencia de Fiore. They have a fragrance called Dalia. You can hunt for that brand if you can access it, because that is again another affordable one, going for about 20 to 25. Then number 12 is going to be by Laird. So if you know, Laird is also a very popular dupe house. They make all their fragrances in the same bottle, so you have to look for the one that is called Kiss. They actually have two. I think another one is called Lady Diana. Their dupes go for about $60 to $65 off their website. Number 13 is the same company that was number 12, which is Alexandra fragrances, by Laird. They have that one called Lady Diana. You might want to get yourself or your nose on that one as compared to First Kiss. Although if you look at the votes seem to be saying the same thing. People seem to say both Lady Diana and First Kiss by Alexandra fragrances Laird are duping. Number 14 is going to be Juliana perfumes. Juliana perfumes have a fragrance called Inner Beauty that goes for about $60. I know Juliana perfumes are going to be more accessible if you are in the United States, so it depends on your location, guys. If you are in the United States, Juliana perfumes has a very good dupe of Delina called Inner Beauty, and it goes for $60. Number 15 is going to be Amaf. Amaf Tres Nuit Valentina Perfume by Amaf. Amaf is not new. I'm pretty sure you guys have come across a lot of videos that talk about the Amaf fragrance. This could be a fusion between Delina and Delina exclusive. Number 16 is going to be Maison Alhambra with another dirt cheap alternative called Delilah. Delilah perfume goes for $20 or under, depending on your location. I haven't put my nose on that, but for less than $20 or at least $20, I think it is affordable. Number 17, Navitos. Navitos is not cheap, but I had to include them here because their dupe goes for $195. It's called a dollar, but it does go for $195. And granted, it's going to be a good quality fragrance because the nose behind that one is MFK. Number 18 is going to be Oxia. Oxia sells all their fragrances, or at least the ones I know of, for $40. They have one called Madame Rose. So if Oxia is near you, you may want to just try that one. Number 19 is La Muse. La Muse have a fragrance called Delight Perfume. It is, however, packaged in two different bottles, so you may get confused, but it's one and the same thing. So I'm going to put both bottles side by side for ease of reference, and that one is, I think, the cheapest on the list, going for at least $10 or under. Number 20 is Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. Like I said, the nose behind that one is Quentin Bish, who is, the creator of Delina as well as Angel Nova, and all those fragrances people have said have wafts of what remind them of Delina. 22 is going to be Montan perfumes. They have one called Pink Rose. It sells for $40. I did feature Montan perfumes in my Lost Cherry dupe, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to know how many other fragrances or other good dupes out there, you might want to check my previous video. Number 23 is going to be Fragranza. I did feature that one as well. They have a fragrance called Adeline, and it goes for $62.99 on their website. 24 is going to be Perfume Parlor. Perfume Parlor is not new to my channel, at least. I have bought a lot of perfume oils from them, and their perfume oils are actually very good. They do package fragrances as well in those generic bottles. They have one called Noble Lady Woman, which is also 1988. 5 is going to be Zara. This one I think is closest, as opposed to maybe Captivating Paris or Fashionably London. This one is called Rose Petal Drops. I don't know why Zara tends to like play around with different bottles and change the names and stuff like that, but Rose Petal Drops has been pointed out that it does smell a lot like Delina. Number 26 is going to be the Essence Vault. The Essence Vault 933 sell their dupe for $5 to $30 depending on the size. Next one is going to be Our Stuff Dalia. This is not new. If you follow my channel, I did review this one. I did bring it to you, and I did tell you that I was getting a fragrance that was all over the place. I got wafts of Jelena, I got a little bit of Very Good Girl. It was just a mixture of all, but it is another one that is quite affordable. 28 is going to be Emperor Perfumes. Emperor Perfumes have a fragrance called Melina. Okay, some of these names are very suggestive, as well as the bottles. If you just look at the bottles, some of them you can tell. Number 29, Ormond Jane. This is not a cheap one again, but I had to bring it here. Theirs goes for $186.50 on their website. Number 30 is going to be Natural, the Woods Collection. A fragrance called Bloom. It's a 2020 creation, but it's also inspired by Delina, and I didn't actually get the price. So with this one, maybe it might be if you're one of those people that are into natural ingredient, whatever it is, then you might want to go for that brand. I didn't do much research, so don't quote me on this, but I'm just going by the name Natural, that maybe that is what it means. Number 31, okay, I had to throw here as an honorable mention, because people do say Initio's Atomic Rose smells like Delina. I do not exactly agree with this, but I had to put it here because to me it smells a lot different, but the votes say otherwise, so I'm gonna put it here. So that is it, guys. 31 Delina inspirations in one video. Delina smeller likes. For those who like Parfums de Mali Delina, we are done with that. I hope you did find this list comprehensive, easy to follow, and easier for you to reference to for next time. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I will bring more lists like this in the future for those who want to know the smeller likes of especially niche but very popular niche fragrances. I will do my research and bring them here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Turn on post notifications, that way you will be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this video, and remember, guys, that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.